What up, my tubers? We're back. More double feature. And yeah, we'll just jump straight in. Get to it. Hit that like and subscribe. You know the deal. Got a couple of blue rares here. Remember, you open one rare from each format. Midnight Hunt, Crimson Vow. And then a smashing of all the other cards. Anyway. I think we're just going to take one of the rares here. Probably going to lead towards the overcharged Amalgam. Not like a bomb by any classic sense of the word, but just a very solid rare overall. Even if you're not exploiting and, say, countering a spell or whatever, you still have a 3/3 flash flyer for 4, so good enough, certainly. And yeah, I don't think anything in this pack is even close to it, so take the Amalgam and see what we do from there. Couple of good choices. Have a Lantern Bear if we want to stay on blue. Fangblade Brigand if we want to. This has been a fantastic creature. Just hard to beat this rate. 4 mana, 3/4 that can kind of fire breathe. The first strike is also huge. And then we have like a Siphon Insight. This card is fun, but I don't think it's actually very good. Probably just going to take the Fangblade here over the Lantern Bear. Stay open. No need to commit first pick, or rather second pick. Yeah, just take the Fangblade. See what we can get. Maybe a Vampire Socialite is now the choice. I think it's certainly better than the Kessig Naturalist, which is a solid card. But I think the Socialite... Oh my god, the cat is meowing. I think the Socialite's a better choice. I'm not taking any blue cards here. So, yeah, let's go with Socialite. Maybe we're going to go into red-black. Who knows? We'll see what we pick up. And now we pick up a Rise of the Ants as the best card in this pack, and I don't think it's particularly close. Card is just fantastic. 6 mana for 2 3/3s, gain 2 life, and then flashback. So this card has won me many, many games of Magic. I don't think, again, anything is close. A blue card, a red card, a black card, and now we're going to take a green card here, but that is okay. Sure. Now we can follow that up with maybe just a Siege Zombie. I mean, the funny thing is I think the Silversmith is the best card in this pack, but I don't really want to take another color. I mean, Siege Zombie or Evolving Wilds, who knows? Siege Zombie is a pretty good 2-drop, but do I want to stay in black for just Siege Zombie is the question. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. I think Siege Zombie's a little bit worse than the Silversmith, but I don't really want to pivot. And then we get a Sigarda's Imprisonment as the best card in this pack. Man, this is messy. This might just be time to buckle down and take like the Perforator here. And then see if red-black's the way to go, but... Could also take Bird Admirer. I found this card to be very, very good, and we do have that Rise of the Ants as well. I mean, it doesn't feel like blue's particularly open, so the Amalgam doesn't seem like it's going to be much here. You know what? I'm just going to take the Imprisonment. To hell with it. I've already taken 4 of the other colors. This is as they say, drafting the hard way. Trying to find the lane, trying to find the correct choice. I don't mind taking the Siege Zombie over the Silversmith like I did at the time, but we'll see if that ends up panning out in the end. Poor Amalgam. Watch, I'm going to get some crazy blue cards, 7th. I'm going to get like an Organ Hoarder 7th pick and just be like, okay, now I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Didn't, so I don't have to worry about that. What did we get, though? Not much. A Novice Occultist? Yeah, I guess that's the choice. Red and black are the cards I have, the colors I have the most of right now, and this Occultist has some decent synergies. If we stay in blue, you know, you can exploit it and whatnot. There are some other sack effects as well. Alright, that's fine. Into a Flourishing Hunter. Kindly Ancestor and Soul Guide Gryff are fine as well, but I think the Hunter is the strongest card out of this pack. I do like Festival Crasher quite a bit. But I don't think that's the choice here. Let's just take the Hunter. Okay. Have ourselves pretty mediocre wheel pack here. I think Rotting Reunion's okay. Especially if you can utilize the tokens pretty well. A lot of graveyard synergies in this format, so it's not a bad card. Could just take Storm Rider, could take Infiltrator. I'll take the Reunion, see what happens. Works out with my Siege Zombie if nothing else. This shouldn't be too concerning either. The nice thing is, because there are so many rares open in this format, if you stay open like this, you're going to get past a decent number of on-color rares a lot of the time. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good ones, but wow, okay, this is pretty interesting. We have an Ambusher and a Celebrants on the wheel. That's kind of fantastic. I'll take the Ambusher. It has a higher upside, for sure. Celebrants is always just good, but I've been really impressed with the Ambusher, and I think we might be leaning towards the red-black vampire deck anyways. Pretty interesting draft so far. Like, gameplay a lot of times is scripted, but the drafting portion definitely makes for some unique scenarios. We'll take a Witness the Future here, perhaps. Don't think we're playing any of these. Weary Prisoner's not on my list of cards I really want to be playing. I guess if we ended up in blue, the Component Collector is like a fine wall. Okay, Doom Dissenter on the wheel, so as the Lacerate Flesh. I'm going to go with the Flesh here. I don't think the Dissenter is necessarily as good. And we opened an Aerith. Now remember, blue was not open. I opened the Amalgam and we saw 0 blue cards, really. All of these were on the wheel, so that shouldn't be much of a sign. I can take a guess that I'm going to see some number of blue cards this pack because we didn't pass many. But I feel like it might just be smarter to take the Interloper here and lock in the red-black vampires. I'm going to roll with that. Galvanic Iteration. Okay, that's not that great anyways. Diver Scab's really good, but I don't mind passing it here since we have like a Spell Rune Painter, just a solid red 3-drop certainly. Yeah, Diver Scab is probably the best card in the pack, but it's not like Spell Rune Painter's that bad, so seems like sticking with this plan now. Enduring Angel. Well, we're never going to take a triple white card there. We're taking Hobbling Zombie, I guess. Solid 3-drop. Does a lot of work. Death Touch makes a 2/2 on death. Could consider the Evolving Wilds if I wanted to splash something, but we don't have anything worth splashing for right now, so this seems fine. Didn't lose anything out of that pack, because again, we're never playing the triple white card there. Okay, another really good pickup here. We have another Ambusher or another Interloper. Now, I think it's better to double up on the Interloper here. For one, we wheeled the Ambusher last time, although I don't necessarily expect to do so here. But you'd rather have the ways to enable the cards like Ambusher. And a 2/1 flyer for 2 puts on a lot of pressure, so I think I like that choice. Yeah, this is starting to turn into something pretty solid, I think. Maybe this Novice Occultist doesn't make the deck anymore since it's not going to have that much synergy. But yeah, we have a good aggro red-black start, leaning towards vampires with 4 total right now. Okay, Defenestrate, pretty nice pickup. Gonna kick some people out a window. Yeah, best card in the pack anyway, right? Chaplain and Silversmith are decent, but Good black removal is exactly what we're looking for. All right. Now I'm starting to like the look of things. What are we in the... what are we in the mood for? I guess just more cheap interactive spells. Don't really need any expensive ones in this type of deck. Bloody Betrayal, no. Tavern Ruffian's okay. The thing I like about the Tavern Ruffian over like the Weary Prisoner is that this is a 2/5 that can attack, right? Whereas the Prisoner is a defender on the front side, so... we don't have any ways to abuse the Bloody Betrayal, do we? Although, you know what? I don't think I'm ever going to play that 2/5. I will just take the Bloody Betrayal here. If we're going to be an aggro deck, this is going to be the place where we find it. Plus, if we pick up some, like, Eaten Alives or whatever, we can combo that. Nice Blood-Crazed Socialite here for us. Fantastic Evasive 4-drop. Gluttonous Guest is pretty good. Crawl from the Cellar is pretty good. We have 2 zombies right now for the Crawl from the Cellar for that extra value. How much synergy does the Gluttonous Guest have in my deck? Quite a bit. Okay, yeah, we'll just take the Vampire. Wield the Vengeful Strangler. I have never liked this card all that much. It's going to be playable in our deck, but I always find this is a huge underperformer. Better than Abandon or Festivities, sure. And it's a fine 2-drop at the end of the day, but not ideal. Diver Scabbed Wheeling, okay, strange. So raise the Effigy versus an Infiltrator. I'm at 11 creatures right now. We can take the combat trick. I don't remember what pack the other Ambusher it was in, but it doesn't look like we wheeled it. Blue might be pretty open this direction, but I think what we ended up getting, nice Blood Fountain on the wheels, good. I think what we ended up getting is still pretty good here. I don't think the blue would be all that much better. We would have had the Aerith, we would have had a Diver Scab, some Thirst for Discoveries, but I don't know if it would have had as much synergy as what we have going on here. What is this garbage? I'll tell you one thing, we have not done very well on the on-color rare front. Wait, what's the difference between this one? Oh, this one makes a blood, this one you can use on your own creature to give it haste, and you can also scry to. No, they always give haste, what am I talking about? Okay, don't listen to me. Anyway. I guess we're just going to take, like, the Rot-Tide Gargantua here, first pick. Terrible first pick. This is not the choice that you want to be making, but there's just nothing else for us. Hopefully we get past something. Hungry for more. Okay, that's fine. Celebrant and Interloper, both good as well. So this is a card that you try to wheel. It's not even that impressive anyways. I think here we just go with another flyer. For sure. We're just going to try to beat people down. Wow, this pack is bad. I have not enough non-creature spells for Flame Breather. I guess we can take the Behemoth as just one more top-end card. Sure. No Way Out, Ragged Recluse, or a Silverbolt. Okay. I do need some more removal, so I guess Silverbolt's fine here, because right now what do we have? Lacerate Flesh, Defenestrate, maybe the Ambusher. Yeah, not too much. Another Siege Zombie looks pretty good here. Yeah, it's very possible, like, the correct seat to be in was, like, blue-green for sure. Because we saw a lot of blue cards last pack, and we did see a decent number of green cards go around as well, so... Again, I don't think my deck is bad, but... I think this was a difficult seat. As we get a Vandal here, or a Vampire's Kiss. Is the Kiss good enough? No, I think we just want the Vandal. Edgar's Awakening, Arrogant Outlaw, both filler. I have a couple ways to make blood, but maybe not enough. Could just go for more vampire synergy and take the Outlaw. It's probably okay. I'm not sure how good this Spellrune Painter is going to be in our deck. We only have 3 instants and 2 sorceries, so this Painter's probably not worth it. We have a Knight. Sorry, not a knife. A Knight. A Knife and a Blood Whisperer, or Bat Whisperer here. Both of those are pretty good. Pretty late Revenge of the Drowned too. I think I'll actually like taking the Knife for some filtering. Wield the Blade Brand, that can be okay. Maybe cut the Rotting Reunion then as a filler card. Let's see, 17 creatures. And the vampire count is at 8? That's not too bad. Ragged Recluse. Oh, got the Celebrant on the wheel too. Okay. Yeah, this is turning into something. Man, late Startle as well. I think I need to shave some number of my 3s. It's probably Bloody Betrayal that needs to come out first and foremost. Okay. So not like busted by any means, but pretty solid aggro red-black list. What doesn't necessarily fit the deck? I guess Gluttonous Guest. It's a vampire, but it's a 1/4, which doesn't really fit the theme here. And then I can either run 16 lands, or I can make one more cut for 17. It's our curve. Average is 2.6. 2 4-drops, 3 5-drops. I imagine getting away with 16 is probably reasonable enough. Okay. And I think we want to go 9 swamps here. 9 swamps and 7 mountains looks right. The only red intensive card is probably the Brigand, but yeah, alright, looks fine. Not my favorite deck, but playable enough. I do think drafting in this format is really, really interesting because of how many rares are opened. It makes signaling kind of weird. So, I don't know. We're on the play here with a pretty weak hand. I'll keep it on the play, but we definitely need to find some number of... I'll go ahead and run this out turn 1. Some number of cheap spells. We have quite a few 2-drops, which would be nice. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan. Nope. Just draw it like a perfect hero. Play against our buddy Beers. Nice. Alright, well, who needs a curve in opening hand when you can simply just draw the curve? That seems like the correct play. Geist Wave, my hobbles, sure. A little bit of tempo, maybe. Oh, and he's missing lands, though. Alright, well. Poor Beers. Start the day-night cycle. If he misses another land, that's going to be game over. Oh, okay. And he's got the Weaver of Blossoms. Very nice. So we're going to smash in with both here. If he blocks, we'll raise the effigy on our Celebrant. If he doesn't, we're definitely just going to fire off the Silver Bolt on the Weaver of Blossoms. This is good for us because we also get to develop out one of our 3-drops again. I'm going to go with the Vandal, since it has Menace. More likely to punch through. Alright, yeah. Sad for beers, but we'll take it. Missed some land drops, and we punished. Actually, a few different things went right there. I kept a sketchy hand, but we drew 2-drop, 3-drop, and then our opponent missed land drops, so... basically, I'm the best that ever lived. Season just reset a couple of days ago. I've mentioned it a few times now, but... trying to race to Mythic again to see if I can hold on to rank 1 like we did a couple seasons ago. More importantly, if I rush to rank 1 right now, that'll be during the same season when Kamigawa finally drops. I don't know when Kamigawa officially releases on Arena. Let's see. Online release date. Arrives online February 10th and in tabletop February 18th. Okay, perfect. So, actually, is that... well, I'm recording this on the 2nd, but this was going to go up on... oh, I guess this isn't going to go up until like Friday. Well, a week or so away. Approximately a week away until we get there. On the play here, kept a little bit of a slow hand. We didn't have one of our 2-drops, but we had some evasive 3-drops, so... I think we're going to get the Brimstone Vandal online first. Except the opponent... well, mainly because I only have 1 red source. I guess playing the Shady Traveler might have been better, but we're still going to be able to play out the Shady here as a 4/4 anyways. Oh, yeah. If they don't have anything, this is going to be a quick one. Yeesh. 3 lands and no plays, they go to discard? What kind of hand did they keep? Oh. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. If they're playing, like, baseline green and they just kept a super sketchy hand. I mean, they're dead on board here if they don't do anything again. These games, this game was even stranger than the previous game. The previous game, our opponent just missed land drops. At least they had the correct colors. That game, the opponent had 3 lands, and then they discarded 3 different basic lands, and they discarded a spell that was double color of a different land type. Yeah, so I guess they kept a greedy one. They drew all of their splash colors. I don't know. Sometimes that's how it goes. But yeah, so Kamigawa is going to be online here within the next week. So that is super exciting. I'm fully prepared for the new set. Like, I'm glad double features here to kind of break up the monotony of things, but we are ready for new cards that do different things. Alright, once again on the play, we have... I mean, it's a keepable hand, right? We have 3 2-drops that we can cast, so... I think we're going to lead on the Interloper. Because the thing about the Strangler is, this is not good if the opponent just plays 1 creature on turn 2 and you've played this on turn 2, right? Because then you don't have anything to equip it to. Let's curve out here with Hobbling Zombie instead. So you normally want to wait on the Vengeful, unless it's your only other play. What are we hoping for? Just a land so we can slam our 4-drop or double 2-drops. Pass, huh? Alright. I'll go to combat. I don't know what that necessarily means. Could mean a ton of different things here. Gonna lead on the Strangler now. Could mean they have a Wrath. Maybe I'm running into a Vanquish the Horde or something. That's kind of what it smelled like, but I'm certainly not gonna not cast anything last turn. And since we have Siege Zombie, we're not going to attack with our 2/2 because it has Decay. Reckless Impulse into another Impulse and a 5-drop. I can get behind that. Are they going to use their blood hoping to hit a mountain? I guess so. Stolen Vitality. They hit a plains, not a mountain. Alright, let's just attack for 2. Go Interloper Pass. Presumably they're just going to play their 3/4 flyer out. Yep. That's fine. Still not finding lands. But we've got Menace. And with Bladebrand, any of our Menace creatures are going to be very nice, because they're going to want a double block. Holy smokes, a Moonveil Regent. Alright. Good. So, what's the play here then? I guess we attack with both of our Menace creatures. Put them to the test. Sure. Now they do get Kindly Ancestor in the graveyard, so they can give their Regent lifelink, but we only need to find another land to Lacerate Flesh It. Okay. Odric, sure. So they're gonna discard and whatever the last card in their hand is apparently very good. Alright, so we get to swing for 2. Have to lacerate that thing. They get to ping something for 2 though. Alright, so I am going to ping them for 1 in response. They can hit me for 5, but we have to just keep trying and race. Not looking great for us though. That 1 Regent gained so much value. Okay, that's a good sign that they're digging that deep. Alright, I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna go to 7. That's not bad. I guess I'm gonna die if they have a removal spell, but I think I have to make this attack. Remember that zombie was decay, so it wasn't blocking anyways. I think this is my line, though. And just commit to dying to a removal spell to them. Because I don't think playing the Outlaw is good enough. And if they don't have a removal spell, the 5/4 just stops them or trades with them. I think I do trade, though. Because we have a couple cards still left in our hand as juice. That's fine. Don't really care if they bolt. Yep. Only one card left. Let's smash in for 2. Play land, play Brigand, hold up Pump. And this card is just a huge beating. That doesn't matter. They're gonna hit me for 3. I'm gonna go to 4. Okay. Well, they have to chump my Brigand. They take 2, they go to 4. And it doesn't matter what order we do this in, right? Yeah. If they have another Wrath, they got me good. I'm not playing around a secondary Wrath. Alright, very nice. Whoo! Up to D2 we go. Go, baby, go. You want it 3-0 now? So I guess if... Nah, there's no way we can hit Diamond 1 with this, because even if we win 4 in a row... I think we need 5 wins to get to the mark. Ooh. My voice is kind of dying. Oh, I guess that's what happens when you stream for 8 hours today. And then this is the 3rd video I've recorded. It's alright. You enjoy my deep, sultry voice, I'm sure. On the play, great creature curve. Snap, keep it. I'm gonna lead on Interloper as the creature that's more likely to get in on turn 2 or 3, I guess. Into Outlaw, Drain. Into, well, I guess Brigand's the play. Nice. Did draw the land. Alright, so we're just gonna curve out. And in fact, maybe if they just play like a random, like Hound Tamer, for example, we might just Defenestrate and hit him for 5. Oh, I was really hoping it was gonna be the Hound Tamer. Been hilarious. Alright, I will trade for that. And let's play the Socialite, since it's got Menace. Pushes damage a little bit faster, and I don't need to, like, hold up mana to invest. It's a little bit weaker to, like, a Braid and stuff, but... I think I want the immediate damage output a little bit more. Contortionist Troop as a 3/3. I do like that. Yeah, and we're just gonna get in... Well... So there's 2 ways to play this. I can sack now as a way to guarantee I get in for 2 extra damage, or I can wait to where I sack it when they finally try to double block it. I think we're gonna sack it because they're gonna go to really low amounts of health here. And I might not get a better opportune time to do so. We're just gonna go for the fast kill. Because I have the Defenestrate anyways. Alright, so they make a 5/5. That's fine. And the reason that's fine is because we Defenestrate the 5/5. That forces them to chump the Brigand. No, you cannot do that. And versus red-green, I am certainly just going to run out another Interloper. Not good enough. GG's. All right. Yeah, we are rolling here, baby. Got a couple of free wins, but pretty much just had really nice curve outs previous couple games. Oh. Now we're playing against Corticals. We're just playing against all of our friends today. This is not a great hand. We have our 2 5-drops, which is kind of weak. But can't mulligan 2 2-drops. Is he playing? Is that swamp? Foul play! It's not what I want to see. Black-white tends to be a more grindy deck. If he's sacking the clue that quickly, I don't know if that's a good sign or not for me. The Lunarch Veteran's gonna be super. I mean, I might just have to run out this Gargantua as a 5/4 for 5. I already hate my position. He has too many cards in his hand. And I don't think my cards line up very well here. Does he have a Wrath too? Are we gonna run into another Wrath deck? Oh my god. Double Lunarch Veterans. That's gonna be a lot of life gain. He passed with 4 mana last turn. I don't want to attack with the zombie, have him double block, and then need for myself to use Silverbolt. I'm fully expecting some kind of Wrath here. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Ah. Okay. So it was a secret another color. Sure. I don't think I want to play out the Behemoth by sacking my Celebrants quite yet. That is a very good card. I guess I'm gonna go for the bolt on it then. I think this was bait by him. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe he just figured he needed to run it out. Oh, interesting. Okay, that was a good draw too. We're gonna put that on our Celebrant. And again, just attack with the Gargantua and the Celebrant here. He's not even blocking? What on earth? He's gonna main phase sack Veteran to Awakener. Soul Guide Griff. Okay. And he has a Siege Zombie now, so he goes back up to 8. Ugh. Do I want to defenestrate one of these end of turn? I don't think so. That's a fine draw. He only has 2 cards left in his hand. Is he gonna multi-block if I attack with the Gargantua? Maybe. Alright, let's move the knife over to the Gargantua. Smack in with it, see what he does. Okay, that's fine by me. Let's keep it alive by defenestrating the siege zombie. I will take that deal. I guess I could have re-equipped the dagger to the Celebrant, but the Awakener is going to turn into a 4/4 here. Yeah. He's probably going to replay the Flyer. Yep. Go back up to 9. It's a good draw. Yeah, alright, let's trade our Gargantua for his demon now. And then Socialite plus Blood Fountain, plus we can start pinging him for 1 with Siege Zombie. I have a lot of blood. Attacking. Well, the 1/1 flyer doesn't really do a good job of blocking, so I guess this makes sense. I don't know. He's only drawn 1 swamp. I wonder how many double black cards he could have in his hand. Oh, sure. That's an exile too, so I don't even get to Blood Fountain it back. Blessed Defiance. So he's gonna gain 3 and then make a 1/1 flyer. I guess instead of Shady Traveler this turn I'd rather use the Blood Fountain. That way he can't Rite of Oblivion the Blood Fountain either. Yeah, I have to imagine he has a bunch of like double random black cards in his hand. He's splashing for red. Was he gonna kill my Celebrant? Sure. Okay. Alright, let's just slam old big boy. 7/6 Menace, let's go. There's his double black. These games are so weird. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what his deck was. 5-0. We'll take it. I mean, the last couple days I've uploaded some sad drafts. The draft I recorded right before this, the one that went up yesterday. Spoilers if you didn't watch it already, but I think I didn't. I think I went like 1-3 or something, and then the one before that was maybe like a 4-3. So nice to start off with a couple of wins here, a handful of wins even. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes there's just not much to say about the games. I don't know why I'm still talking. I'm gonna be hoarse for tomorrow. The show must go on. We just played this person not too long ago. I mean, I'm guessing they probably have the same deck. Right? Not a great hand, but I'm gonna keep it. I don't remember what they were running. Oh, I think we just curved out on them. Were they the Halana and Elena deck? I think they were. Okay. Yeah, they were totally the Halana and Elena deck. Oh, we got 2 menace creatures here. And they have a Fangblade Brigand as well. Sure. I think we're just gonna smash in and use the Blade Brand if they double block, because this doesn't have first strike natively. Okay, and if they don't do anything, I think I'm happy just to sack my Socialite here. Trade my Socialite for their Bird Admirer seems okay. Remember, the Silver Bolt can just pop off any werewolf, so I don't have to worry about that having more toughness or whatever. And now seems like a reasonable time to do so. Let's go ahead and smash. Oh, I don't know if the opponent knew that that's how that worked. We're gonna pass it to nighttime, ping them for 1. This is a little bit scary because they're playing werewolves. Oh. Or that. 6-0. I feel bad because I think I've beaten that person twice now in this same draft. But we shall take it. Alright, one more. It's been a while since I've got a 7-0 on one of these videos. 7 wins, sure, but 7-0? I hope I didn't just jinx it. Ugh. Oh, man alive. Ugh. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe because I've played like 12 hours of Magic today. It's like that episode of Futurama where Fry drinks, what is it, 100 cups of coffee. If you play enough like Magic in the day, you'll just run God mode. As far as, or as much as you can for best of 1 anyway. I've actually played the same person 3 times in the same league before, in the same draft before. I'm hoping I don't play against the same person again. Okay, we didn't. Phew. I was gonna say, like, can you imagine if we played against the same person and we won again the 3rd time? Ooh, man. I would not keep this hand on the play, but I think on the draw this is close. Really close to a keep. I'm gonna gamble here. We're on the draw. I believe we have more swamps than mountains too. Perfect. That worked out wonderfully. We're really hoping they don't have a 2-drop or a 2-drop into 3-drop. Because our Socialite has Menace. So if they don't kill my Socialite or leave back enough blockers, then we get to attack in for 2 and ambush them next turn. And they might just be tempted to swing in and, you know, race anyways. The red-black deck in this format is the one that you have to be careful of the most, and because if you let your opponent get in for hits, there are a ton of cards like the Ambusher where they can punish you severely. Yeah, looks like they knew better. Alright, so let's go ahead and just Vandal this turn instead. 2 menace creatures now. I mean, I'd say we're probably behind now. If the opponent had made the aggressive attack last turn, we'd be in pretty good shape. But now red-green's going to have much larger creatures than I do. He says as he has a 5-mana 7/6. Ooh, if they just pass turn, The Brimstone Vandal is going to trigger on my turn and enable me to ambush. Okay. That's a pretty good draw, too. You know what? I actually think I'm going to defenestrate their werewolf this turn. They might be setting up to play something big with the werewolf. And killing this werewolf means I get to attack with 2 menace creatures, so... I'm just going to give it Death Touch. Nice. Wow, that worked out really well for us, especially if they don't do anything here. Wow, that was basically the best possible turn cycle we could have hoped for. Blue. On-Heart Mentor. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, that's another really good draw. Actually, no, it's not. If I attack with both or any of these, they're just going to double block with the 2/2 and the 1/1. So I think I'm just going to get the Siege. And the Siege Zombie allows us to ping them on our turn and then enable these other cards. Oh my god, they have a Huntmaster. Right, so I need to draw a land. If I draw a land, we can combo them with the Ambusher and the Blade Brand. Oh man. That is what we call very bad. Okay, let's attack with the menace creatures then. Interesting. Sure. Do I need to... I kind of need to cast 2 spells this turn, don't I? Because otherwise this attacks and makes 2 more tokens. I guess I Blade Brand first and see what I draw. Dang it. 1 turn off, huh? Okay, well, we'll trade our Socialite for their Mentor and a 2/2. We'll play Outlaw, drain them for 2, and then the Vandal's gonna ping them for 1. It's gonna flip back to Day. But yeah, the combo was I ping them if I had drawn a land last turn instead of raise the effigy or whatever. If I have 5 mana, I can ping them for 1 with the Siege Zombie, then play Ambusher, target their Huntmaster, and before the trigger resolves, give the Ambusher Death Touch to kill the Huntmaster, but now it's not looking so hot. And they can fight with their pack leader if they want to. Well, we need to double spell again, and they took 1 damage, so I guess I'm gonna play Celebrants here. Pre-combat. And then I'm gonna play Ambusher on their Pestilent Wolf. And that way, even if they fight, I'll still have 2 vampires. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think I do attack with this. And trade it with their wolf? Oh, I guess I don't. It's gonna flip back to daytime. They're gonna take another one. I guess we want to preserve my creatures for Siege Zombie. This is strangely kind of winnable. They can only fight once, so the Pestilent Wolf can only kill one creature every turn. And they're passing again, so they're going to take another ping from my Brimstone Vandal as well. So they're going to go to 6 here, and they're going to go to 5. I need to double spell this turn, though, which means I need to go Knife plus Raise. So they punch like the Vandal or something. I mean, this is really bad. I needed to have drawn a land there. Or a different cheap spell. Because they don't have to do anything, technically. But we'll give the opponent a chance to mess up. That's our best bet. Ah, that one turn. Yeah. If we had drawn that 5th land to kill the pack leader, this game would have been very easy. Yeah, it looks like they're going to make good blocks. At least decent blocks. They're scared of losing their pack leader, but I don't think there's much... I mean, maybe they're scared of another Blade Brand. Alright, so I just have to pass priority here. Oh? Oh, they better hurry up. They could time out. That would be very awkward. Alright, so I just passed priority. Oh my gosh. So if they don't have anything, I win with this. They decided to fight my Brimstone Vandal. Did we get him? I think we got him. Like I said, I think we just needed them to make a mistake of some kind. Oh, baby. And that is how you do it. Oh. All right, got lucky in some spots, played well in others. And you know what? I didn't jinx myself. We got that 7-0 with a frickin', yeah, nice little red-black vampire deck. Super aggressive, tons of 2-drops. I mean, look at how many 2-drops. We ended up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-drop creatures. And, like, good 2-drop creatures. I think Strangler might have actually been my worst 2-drop. Zombies are just giving you inevitability, Interlopers are evasive, Socialite's evasive, Celebrant's First Strike gives you blood, so... Alright, I'm stoked with that. Nice little 7-0 run here on this double feature. Thanks for watching. If that doesn't earn your like and subscribe, or that notification button, whatever, the bell thing, then all I have to say is shame on you. Shame on you. But thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.